So my name is Christopher Raymond. I had applied for a couple of positions within the state of California because I had worked for the state previously, and had two interviews. They didn't work out. I had an interview with a dairy as a machine operator, was offered the position. My background check came back and they rescinded the offer. I had an interview with Pepsi, which I think really matched my skill set very well. The interview went very well, but I wasn't selected for that position. So, but I never got too discouraged. You know, I just kept pushing forward, and I ended up securing a position somewhere prior to the offer from Checkr. But I try to give that story to anybody who's been just as impacted, because, you know, even though some opportunities don't work out, there could be a better opportunity right around the corner. Yeah, the first day of the Checkr Apprenticeship, it's honestly a day that really sticks out in my mind, and I think it always will, just because I was, of course, a little apprehensive. You know, anybody who's started a job, who has any kind of background, I think will admit that they are a little bit apprehensive coming into an environment, a new environment, a new job. But just from the first hour of the first day, everybody in Checkr was so welcoming, so gracious, kind, never treated me like I had a background at all. And so that's continued throughout the apprenticeship thus far. Something that I appreciate most is just the welcoming atmosphere from the very start of the apprenticeship, and I'll never honestly forget it, because it was so different than what I expected. So on a day-to-day basis, you know, there's a lot of training, there's a lot of product knowledge training, a lot of training on the different computer programs, which are a lot here at Checkr, as you can imagine, for a startup tech company. But to break up the monotony, working with our mentor has been really great. You know, he's always willing to help, always willing to go the extra mile. And all of the other customer success managers that I've met with one-on-one. So we have those meetings throughout the day, and it just helps to bolster that feeling of confidence and that feeling of belonging when, you know, training can get a little bit overwhelming. Maybe you don't grasp quite everything that you want to. You can always turn to somebody here at Checkr, because everybody's been so willing to help. You know, as I've been in, you know, programs and currently on parole, and, you know, all of the things that hold me back at the moment, I can see when those are lifted, you know, the sky's the limit, basically, because, you know, I can see this role at Checkr just catapulting me into that. And so as the years go by, and, you know, I lose some of these things that may be holding me back now, and only hold me back because there's nothing I can do about those, but anything I can do about, I can overcome. And that's I see that happening in the next 5 years.